afternoon, my darlings. Welcome to a new vlog. I am getting later and later and later with my vlog starts. Last time it was 2:30 p.m. and now it is almost 5 o'clock. Wow, I have been very, very bad at getting this vlog started. It has been one of those days. In fact, it has been a really great start to the day today. As I'm filming this, it is technically, officially, the first day of autumn, which slightly blows my mind a little bit. Depends on your definition of the start of autumn. I think it's one of the two calendars, maybe the meteorological, maybe the other one, that says that the 1st of September is the first official day of autumn. I'm not ready, but I did make myself a pumpkin spice latte for my coffee this morning. Did a Peloton, came first in my class this morning. Whoop, whoop. That was that is how late we are starting the vlog today. That's my alarm telling me to publish the last vlog just before 5 p.m. So did a great Peloton this morning and then made myself a pumpkin spiced oat milk latte, which is essentially my normal oat milk latte, but with some of the pumpkin syrup that I get from Amazon and some pumpkin spice, which I also get from Amazon. What I might do is put my pumpkin spiced latte recipe in the newsletter that will be going out this week, so you can see every ingredient that is involved. And it is quite an autumnal day. We've had the first rain today that we have had in literally, I actually don't even remember the last time it rained. Lately, I don't remember the last time it rained. The skies are grey, and I don't really mind. I'm actually ready for a little touch of autumn. Everything just looks a little bit more sad when the skies are grey, doesn't it? But today I have actually had a lovely day because I had a lunch meeting today at Time. So went down to Southwark, which is the village that Time is at in. It's about a 45-minute drive. Had a really, really wonderful lunch meeting. We shared a courgette salad to start, and then I had a lovely aubergine dish for my main. Had a little wander around, had a little look in the shop. Picked up a couple of the hand wash lotions. Would have loved to have had a walk around the garden, but it started to pour with rain just as we finished lunch, so never mind, came straight back home again. To be honest, I am quite tempted to light the fire. Our first fire of the autumn-winter season, because it just feels like one of those days. You okay, Dexy? Got an itchy snout. Just feels like one of those days where I kind of want to cozy up, stick something great on the TV, and yeah, just get a little bit cozy. Are you okay, my handsome boy? Are you making some funny noises, or are you just trying to get your mummy's attention? I think maybe you're just trying to get your mummy's attention. I adore you. Even on a grey, miserable afternoon, the greenhouse is still an inviting space. And I have some really fun things that I wanted to share with you. And these are a selection of pieces from the handmade section on Amazon, which has become my favourite place to go for the slightly more unique gifts. So for example, how wonderful are these? It is a personalised trowel and fork set. If you know anybody that is into gardening and appreciates something personalised, I just thought this was the most wonderful idea. Obviously I got Josie's Kitchen Garden engraved on here. It's a particularly good trowel as well because it's actually got the markers on there, can you see, for the depth. It's got this sharper side here, so if I need to be snipping away any courgettes, I can do that. And I just love anything personalised, and they've got the little hooks on them, so when I finally get my shelving put up, I can hang them from the hooks there. They came in this Hessian bag along with, again, a numbered dibber, which is really helpful when it comes to planting out little seedlings, which hopefully I'll get time to do tomorrow. And then also from Amazon Handmade, you can choose whichever words you want, whichever vegetables you want, you can choose to put on these little markers, which is really handy because half the time you end up buying a set of markers and half of the things you're not even growing. So I got to choose all of these different ones. I'll leave all these bits and bobs linked down below. I thought this was a really lovely idea, and actually wonderful Molly, who'll be watching this video, she helps me out remotely with lots and lots of things.
Molly actually got me one of these that says Josie's Cosmos on it. Congratulations on 500k when we hit 500,000 YouTube subscribers. And I thought it was such a lovely idea. And I spotted where you can get them made again on Amazon Handmade. So I got this one that says Josie's Seedlings. So I can pop that in my little seedling tray. And then speaking of seeds, we are approaching that time of year where I need to be harvesting seeds from the things that I'm growing so that I can store them for next year. So I picked up a few little packets which I can label. And then lastly, just these little carrot markers I thought were quite fun. And then even this actual basket itself I got on the handmade section of Amazon. So yeah, thought that was rather lovely.
Well, would you look at that awful lighting? That is one thing that I really don't love about this time of year, is trying to vlog and get nice lighting is just absolutely impossible. I remember when I used to vlog on the Olympus pen camera, and as soon as it wasn't like perfect lighting, it would just be like, nope. Orange footage for you. This camera is a little bit better, but still not ideal. I've come to the comfort of our bedroom because something that actually I normally leave Charlie to do, but this time I was like, I want to do it, is download the programs that we're going to watch when we're in Catalonia, because by the time you watch this, we should be on our holiday, so I'm not sure. And this is actually a holiday. Abu Dhabi was for work. This holiday is always amazing because it's the end of summer. It's with Charlie's family. I do stay on top of my emails, but I do try to switch off as much as possible. The Wi-Fi in the villa that we stay in is not very good, which is actually probably a blessing in disguise because it forces me to switch off. But what that does mean is that Charlie and I are very predictable and we always watch something before bed. And I keep hearing about 13 Lives, which is I think I've already even mentioned it in a vlog. It is, I think is it a dramatization? True story? I'm not sure if it's a dramatization or a documentary about the school trip, the schoolboys that got stuck awfully in that mine in Thailand, and this is all about the rescue mission. It's on Amazon Prime, and Charlie and I always go on, or what do you call it, Prime Video is the technical name, and Charlie and I always download stuff from Prime Video to watch when we're on holiday or on airplanes, because especially if you don't know what the Wi-Fi situation is going to be, that is what is very useful. Because I'm going to have a cozy evening downstairs. See how much nicer the light is here? If I could change one thing about my dressing room, it would be to have more windows in there, because natural light is the best, but where this house is listed, obviously we can't go adding in any windmills, which is a shame. But see, my makeup actually looks nice here. I feel like up there it just looked really, I don't know, unglowy. But anyway, I'm going to take it all off because I am just going to have an evening watching TV while doing my emails because I'm incapable of not multitasking. Let me know what you guys do when you watch these videos. Are you multitasking? Are you putting on your makeup? Are you doing the ironing? Or are you sat down purely watching? I would love to know. If you watch something on Prime Video, are you sat watching? Because I love to have something on in the background and I'm like splitting my attention between the program and my emails. Let me know what you guys do. Anyway. Okay. Alright. It's about damn time. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I had a funny reaction this morning. I forgot to put my usual SPF on before putting on my makeup, and then I'd done my makeup and I thought, oh no, I've forgotten to put on SPF. So I had a little rummage through my cupboards and I grabbed the Kate Somerville, I think it's called the Uncomplicated Spray On SPF 50, which is a genius product and I've used it before and it's been wonderful, but I have a feeling the one that I used this morning was about 2 years old, and I knew that it was off the second that I sprayed it, because instantly my skin just felt like not painful but stingy, and then all day I felt as though I've got hay fever, like my eyes felt heavy. I haven't had under eye bags in quite some time and I felt like I'd got under eye bags. You know when your eyelids just feel like they've got weights attached? Felt really puffy all day. And then even driving to and from time, weirdly in the car, I was really bunged up, and it's as though it just like set off an allergy or something. Maybe there was an ingredient in there that's gone off and created a little bit of an allergic reaction, but another reason why I just can't wait to have cleansed skin. So, my evening routine has not changed.
in the slightest, so I won't go through it in detail with you because it never changes. Face Halo, Elemis Rose Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. My 20% off discount code should still be active. And this is the Beauty Pie version of it's kind of like a Clarisonic meets a Foreo, but a fraction of the price. And when you press the button, sometimes it sends my camera a bit crazy, but it basically is pulsating and vibrating. So it just, if you imagine like your skin cells vibrating, it kind of vibrates the dirt out of your skin, and it means you're massaging your cleansing product in even deeper. So as well as it being just really nice and massaging, I can almost like visualize the dirt in my skin cells being vibrated out, which is very satisfying. I do sometimes look like a panda after I do this. This is probably the only product in my evening routine that I have not shown you guys before, because I only got it in this month's Beauty Pie order, and it is the Perfect Eye Makeup Remover. I don't think there is any point personally in spending a lot of money on micellar waters and things like eye makeup removers, because if the affordable ones do the job well, why would you spend loads of money on the expensive ones, quite frankly? And I think with an eye makeup remover, they need to be biphase, which is when they are, you can see this one's starting to separate out again, when they're two different, is it like a more oily section and a non-oily section? Basically, if it's two different colours and you have to shake it before use, I find them so much more effective. And as you know with Beauty Pie, literally factory direct prices, and yet all the same ingredients that you'd expect to find in the expensive versions. See, it's really starting to separate out now, so give it a shake. I used a really stubborn mascara this morning, but I have to get it all off because I've got an LVL lash appointment in the morning with my local lady, and then we have a very exciting day tomorrow. We are going to the Burghley horse trials, which is literally one of the biggest events for countryside folk, heading up there with Holland Cooper, which is going to be great fun. And then my L'Occitane, kind of like a toner, but more like a skin calming product, I would say. This is the Proactive Skincare Essential Water for hydration and skin texture. I swipe this over my skin after my evening cleanse, and it just makes my skin happy. That's the best way of describing this. Anything from the Immortelle range from L'Occitane, my skin just absolutely loves. It's so hydrating. It's just really lovely, very reparative. And if your skin feels a little bit sensitive after you do your evening cleanse, whether it's because you've used an exfoliator or even if you've just like rubbed your eye area just a little bit too hard, my skin does feel quite sensitive today, especially after using my out-of-date SPF, and instantly it just feels better straight away after using this. It was actually Freddie that got me hooked on this, because like when I go away somewhere, I try and pack light. I try and I don't, but I try and pack miniature versions of my toiletries. Freddie would always bring her full-size version of this, and I was like, darling, why don't you just bring a different toner that you've got in travel size? And she was like, no, I can't live without this particular one. So Freddie got me hooked on it, and it's amazing. In fact, I'm gonna do a Freddie and I'm gonna take it with me to Kefalonia, even though it's huge. And then I would normally do my Skin and Me. I don't normally miss it, but because of SPF gate, I'm not going to do that this evening because I just don't think my skin can tolerate it. What I would normally do after my Skin and Me, as a kind of recovery for my skin, here's the autumn evening routine that no one asked for. I'm going to use, again from the L'Occitane range. Charlie drove my car to do his errands this afternoon, and he's had it cleaned for me, which is wonderful. Anyway, so this is the Immortelle Emotion Enriche. I think this might be new from L'Occitane. I've been using it for, do not crash my car into your car, darling. Yes, I've been using it for about 3 or 4 weeks now. It's a lovely, again, very calming, very reparative.
very, I would say, nourishing. It feels nourishing for the skin. It's just gorgeous. If you are using Skin and Me, then it's a really fantastic thing to apply to your skin afterwards. I wouldn't say it's quite enough to be your only night cream, but it's like that first layer of hydration, and then you could apply your night cream a few hours later, or it could be 10 minutes later. Anyway, enough rambling about evening skincare. I can't wait to light the fire and curl up with my laptop. So darlings, I will speak to you maybe later, maybe tomorrow. So in this month's Allplants order, I ordered a few Spanish dishes. I thought they sounded absolutely delicious. The one that I've gone for this evening is the brown rice and chorizo paella. Chorizo in inverted commas because of course it is all plant-based. Not that I'm vegan, but we do like to eat a little bit more plant-based in the week. So this is a portion for two. I think Charlie is actually going to have some steak with this, but it actually works perfectly because Charlie does require and want a little bit more meat in the week. So, you know, you can just be super flexible. This also sounds amazing, and I was definitely getting excited about our Greek holiday when I ordered this. It is the Super Spanakopita, which is encased in a crisp and flaky phyllo pastry, cooked a comforting filling of spinach, leek and garlic filled with creamy almond ricotta and tangy tofu feta. That sounds absolutely delicious. It's like a little pie. Sounds very Greek, although I think it is part of the Spanish collection. And then we have got a Spanish rice bowl, and these all just go in the freezer, and it's so handy, and I'm absolutely obsessed with Allplants. So yeah, this is my dinner for this evening. Can't wait to enjoy this. And I think my discount code is 25% off your first box, which is amazing. So I'll leave that in the description box down below if you are tempted. Perfect for dark autumn evenings when you just can't be bothered to cook and want something super tasty. By the way, if you guys have not tried the new, what are they called? Iced latte flavor of the Little Moon mochi balls. They are the best things in the entire world, and I highly, highly recommend. We've come to the Burghley horse trials. We're here with Holland Cooper today. We're just trying to find our way in. It's in this really beautiful location, this gorgeous old house, which you can't see because of the trees.
Beautiful villages that we drove through.
Oh,
so we're in Lincolnshire now, aren't we?
Are we actually?
I believe so. So we're near Stamford, which is in Lincolnshire.
Right.
What is it? It was nearly a 2-hour drive here, but the villages around here,
absolutely,
if you took a photo,
gorgeous.
you'd have thought we were in the Cotswolds.
I mean, your background, it looks like you're at Downton Abbey.
It's my new crib, mate. Welcome to my new crib.
Gosh, I mean, think about how much we stress about keeping our house.
I don't, yeah,
like,
that fills me with anxiety.
Yeah.
That fills me with anxiety.
Oh my gosh, we should do a video on like things no one tells you about buying a big old house.
Well,
I think everyone romanticizes it, don't they?
Well, so shout out. There's a lovely lady called Claire and her husband Cam who came up and said hello to me at Dalesford the other day, and they follow us and we follow them on our home account, and their home account's called Brand Old Home, and it's this massive lovely house up in Staffordshire. Yeah. And we spent about 20 minutes chatting in the car park. It was really lovely, but we were all just chatting and sharing all our challenges with old houses, because their house is like 12th century. Wow. So and they've got a chapel on their property that they've renovated.
Oh my gosh.
But all the conversation did make me think, oh, it's quite niche, but there's a podcast in this. Like, in all of what we were talking about, like, oh, if only people told you about, you know, the preventative things with gutters and like repointing, and then the more interesting things about, you know, the fireplaces and the history and the stone.
Yeah, there's so much.
So yeah, it was an interesting conversation, but yeah, maybe one day we will put together something like that.
Maybe
like a toolkit for people buying a period property.
Yeah, that's a good shout. Wonderful idea. Well, I think we've nearly made it. Oh, looking a bit skewer. I think we've nearly made it to the entrance, so we're going to find our way inside and I'll show you around.
No other pony selling with such quality breeding and will continue to be in high demand season. And he'll begin the available for viewing direct.
So first impressions of Burghley horse trials, it's kind of like the Chelsea Flower Show, but for people that love horses. Yes, absolutely.
Well, it is definitely smaller than Chelsea.
Well, the grounds are probably bigger. Lots of lovely brands, Dubarry over there. We are of course looking for the Holland Cooper area. So many doggies here as well. We've seen some doggies having the time of their lives. Of course, the car of choice is a Defender. We have never seen our car in Burgundy.
That's the 8-seater.
Wow, so they've got 2 rows of seats in the back?
No, there's another row behind. So they're booters.
Yeah,
their boot is slightly bigger.
Epic. Yeah, it's much longer than ours. Wow.
I do like that. It's not.
So this is a Defender agility course. They're going over the arches into the water. Safe to say we won't be worried about driving through Traitors Ford. After seeing how deep they're getting, that's crazy. I'd be so scared to drive our car into the water like that. We should really do this, so we probably learn how to actually use our car to the best of its abilities.
I'd be up for it.
Really cool. Look at that one, it's fully submerged.
Oh, they've got a La Marzocco in there, I think.
Right, let's head to the Defender area to get a coffee.
I love the green and gold. Keep it cracking.
A little look around the Holland Cooper stall here at the horse trials. Got some beautiful new winter accessories, gorgeous gloves. Nice, huh?
Really nice.
Love it.
Couldn't wear it.
Love it.
Beautiful new belts with the leather surrounding the tweed. That is absolutely gorgeous. Shopkeeper's hard at work.
Well, yes, very tough morning.
Oh, I love it. Wonderful gift ideas as well, aren't they?
Yes.
Very good. We found a spot where we've got a great view of the beautiful house. Apparently it is still privately owned, and they have Christmas markets here alongside a few other events. Such a beautiful venue.
To be honest, if I told you that was a French chateau, you'd believe
Yeah.
me. It looks quite French.
Yeah, stunning. Absolutely stunning. Share my outfit of the day in this gorgeous location. You might be quite surprised here. Boots are the new boots by Holland Cooper in the lovely chocolate colour.
Available today?
Available as of right now. Links in the description box down below. Leggings are by Holland Cooper. Blouse is by Holland Cooper. Scarf, you won't guess this one, Holland Cooper.
Lovely detail, actually,
Little
isn't it?
buckle, yes, you can, available to purchase separately. And bag is by the one and only Holland Cooper.
You're very much on brand today.
Yes, the guy that was serving the lunch was like, "You look like you really like Holland Cooper." Yes.
Or Barry.
Barry? No, who's Barry?
I don't know.
Oh right, look at his house.
So this is where we'll be moving it. No. Do you know what? This house, as spectacular as it is, fills me with anxiety.
Really?
Yeah, just the thought of owning or even living in a house that big, and I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, on one hand, it's unbelievably beautiful, and on the other hand, I've spotted about 20 things that need looking at, or that look like they need addressing.
You are a punker.
And I would definitely be filling this moat though.
Yeah.
But maybe this is full normally. Maybe it's just because we've had such a dry summer. But on that note...
Well, hello again, my darlings. We are back home after a really wonderful day with Holland Cooper at the Burghley Horse Trials. It was a really nice way to spend the day, especially if you're into dressage or show jumping. Really gorgeous and so nice to see so many lovely like countryside brands showcasing their wares there. Charlie and I both have made quite a few little lists on our phones of brands which could make really good Christmas gifts. So gosh, I can't believe we're already thinking about it. I actually had a delivery while we were out of my first Christmas
advent calendar. Can't quite believe it. But so we are, as I've probably mentioned about 10 million times, going on holiday tomorrow in the morning, which means I've got my pre-holiday garden admin that I need to do again. I don't have as much time this time as I did before Abu Dhabi, so I fear that some of my seedlings may suffer. My turnips and my salad rocket are very much ready to go into the ground. In fact, let's take the dibber that I showed you yesterday. I might be able to throw some of these into the ground just really quickly, so I'll definitely be better off planted outside than left in here. It is such a mess in here because we're waiting for the shelves. Oh my gosh, the Asian greens desperately need to go out. Let's see how the ones are looking that we planted before going to Abu Dhabi. Have they survived? Actually, do you know what? It looks like they haven't. Oh no! Oh my gosh. Look, they are literally as though someone has just come along and pulled them up. I think a bird comes and pulls them up. That is so awful. My rainbow chard. See, this time of year, everything just gets massive and overgrown. We need to do more recipes with rainbow chard. Some courgettes there that need harvesting. And so many beans. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna go and get my trug, grab the things that need harvesting, and hopefully Lala maybe might be able to freeze them while we're away. Oh, that's the only problem with going on holiday at this time of year, is you do miss out on some wonderful harvests. How tragic is this? Only a few of the chicory that I planted before we went away have survived, even though some of them are in cages. It must be tiny butterflies as well that are sneaking in. There's only one in that second cage over there that's doing well. Isn't it sad? I feel like before too long I'm just going to have to really tidy this area, somewhat give up a little bit on some of the things which are completely eaten, and just make the most of the final harvest of summer. Gosh, that's come around so quickly.
Keep diving into concrete, so bittersweet, huh? Keep losing sleep while driving in the backseat. What's left of me? Drowning in what feels just like an ocean. Negativity is getting close.
Well, it's been a good day for bean harvesting. Of course, I'm not going to be able to eat these fresh. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to freeze these and make something wonderful later in the year. And this is quite a sad moment because I feel that this might actually be my last courgette harvest of the summer. Maybe I'll get one more when we get back. But the last of the... Ooh! Good sized courgettes. This one can be quite spiky. There we go. There's one underneath this giant. Actually, yeah, that one will be good by the time I get back. And would you guys like to see the progress of my giant marrow? The one that I'm letting get big just for a bit of a laugh. Here it is. Isn't it ridiculous? I'm just going to see how big I can let this one grow. Can't wait to have a big old tidy up of this area once we're back from holiday. A little bit of rain. A little bit of rain next week should do the area some good. A few more beans in there I might try to forage. Ooh! And a few lovely ripe tomatoes. You are coming with me. I had a feeling I saw a carrot or two ready to pull up in this area as well. Yes, look at this. They're these funny little, just round ball carrots. Cute. But actually, they will probably be fine left in the ground until our return.
How to keep the heat when it gets colder, you know. Sometimes everything just gets hot. Sometimes everything everything just gets harder. Feeling like I'm missing some parts. Daisies keep on getting much darker. Even when I'm down in the lower, I remember what you were saying. Sometimes all you need is a spark, and maybe just a better kind of bitter. Lose gravity, I'm swimming in the quicksand. Up to my knees. Keep losing sleep.
Well, my darlings, fresh-faced again. I feel like I have been makeup-free quite a lot this vlog. My eyebrows look super dark. I had them tinted when I had my lashes. Not a good look. I look like a mole today. When I had my lashes LVL this morning, and they're always very dark for the first 24 hours, and then they'll look great for the rest of the holiday because I really don't want to wear much makeup this trip. It is a total switch off. So for that reason, there will not be a vlog on Thursday. And I know I said that last time and then there was, but there really won't be a vlog on Thursday because I filmed nothing. So there is literally nothing for me to upload. And I might upload our Kefalonia travel vlog because yes, I will still vlog while we're away because I just enjoy it. It's nice for the memories. That might be up on Sunday, and if not, it will be up on Tuesday. So it's a little bit of a short goodbye from me, darlings. I really hope you enjoyed today's vlog. I am now going to go and have a bath, and then I'm going to cover myself in fake tan. And I also need to sadly take all of these flowers out of the house because they're such a shame. I mean, actually I might take them over to Lala's because I can't get rid of that. So beautiful. Dahlias have just been sensational this year. But darlings, I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. Thank you for watching. I will see you very soon in the next one. Good night.